Hello and welcome to the chapter 3 of FL Studio music production course. In this chapter we will learn about the channel rack, so let's get into it. So we have come in our FL Studio. If I place my cursor right here, you can see in the hint panel it is showing F6, which is the shortcut key for the channel rack. If I click over this, the channel rack will appear and disappear. We use this channel rack to assign our instruments, drums and any sound that we use in our song. So at the top left corner of the channel rack, these are some options of the channel rack. From here you can add instruments, group your instruments and many more things. Next to that we have loop mode to loop the playback of the channel rack. This is our group section. It will show you your different groups and all. Then we have our play and pause button. Right here we have our swing knob, which we will talk about in a moment. Next to that, pattern length. This is our graph editor, which give us many parameters to tweak. Then we have our step sequencer and piano roll view. Right now the buttons that you can see, these are step sequencer. If I click in this button, now it is showing the piano roll. Right here we have our solo and mute button. You can use it to listen a single instrument or to mute an instrument. This is our channel panning knob. This is our volume knob. This is our target mixer track. You can assign your tracks and instrument into the mixer channel from here, which we will talk about in the future videos. Right here, this is a sampler, which is an already inserted VST. If you drag and drop any sound in the channel rack, by default it will be inserted here inside the sampler. If you open it, it will give you many options to tweak sound, which we will learn in the future videos. Now let's try to make something. For that, I'm gonna drag and drop my samples into the channel rack. Here in the pack, you can find all your one shots like kick, hi-hat, snare, perk and so much more. Let's quickly drag and drop them here. Let's place the kick first. And then snare. For the hi-hat, I want it to follow the two-step pattern. Now to do that, I can simply right click over here and select fill each two steps. Now if I click over here, I am in the piano roll. In here I have more control over it. I can put that in a different note and can change its place and so much more. If I click over here and drag my mouse, they all are selected now. And I'll go in here and select group selected. I can name this group and now they all are in a separate group. You can make the group of samples that you have dropped in the playlist directly. This feature is useful when you are working with so many samples. If we use this swing knob right here, it will push the step slightly. The amount of swing defines that how much the step will swing. The effect of swing knob can easily be understood with the help of this image. Now to add the VST plugin in your channel rack, simply right click over the channel rack, go to insert and it will show all of the installed VST plugins. Now another way to add VST plugins in the channel rack is by clicking over this plus button and it will show all the VST plugins. Adding VST plugin and working with them, we will talk about it in the next chapter. That's it for today's video. You can design your drum using the method that we just learned. Hope you guys learned something. Make sure to like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn music production. See you in the next one. Until then, keep